Hey guys, this is Anastasia again. This is part 2 of the YouTube Pagan Challenge for pagan music. Part 2 will be about specifically pagan music in my practice. Music in my practice as a whole is very important. I started early on to realize that, I can have TV on in the background, but I'm not going to really connect to energies, especially while crafting. If I'm researching or blueprinting, okay, fine. But if I'm actually at my workspace trying to create a candle or an incense or an altar honoring tool of some sort, as much as I love The Office, Michael Scott is not helping me charge that rock. It's not a thing. So early on, I kind of realized music was really where I needed to focus. So I created a witchy playlist. It is quite literally called Witchy Playlist. And on there is all music that connects me to spirit. I think all music has the potential to bring us to that spiritual place, but not all music does. But I think there can be the danger of assuming because it's a mainstream song or a mainstream group that it can't connect us, and I don't think that's true. I know I've said before, Muse is very much they're very much a mainstream band, but I absolutely resonate with them, and their music has helped me on many crafting sessions. They are on my witchy playlist. Prince is on my witchy playlist. Queen, Bowie, Damien Rice. Trying to think who else. It's mainstream. Beatles. Couple of movie soundtracks. Moulin Rouge being one of them. Oh, Ewan McGregor. Some classical, even Mozart, Rachmaninoff. The newest song that I have on there is actually 21 Pilots' Heathens. I don't know what it is about that song. As soon as that song comes on, I just instantly kind of feel mysterious and witchy and just, oh. So that had to go on there because it instantly connects me. I instantly begin to concentrate and focus and start to notice things a bit clearer and feel things a bit more. And it's so hard to explain what it means to feel that connection and feel that resonation. So I really hope I'm making sense to someone other than myself. But yeah, the long and the short of it is, I hope people don't discount music just because it's not quote unquote technically pagan music. Because I think as long as you resonate with it, as long as you get spiritual connection from it, it should go in with your magical music. As far as pagan bands that I really dig, they kind of range all over. There are bands that are like, for me, I think my first real introduction, aside from like Enya, which is new agey. I don't necessarily know if people qualify her as pagan, although she did do a song all in Elven, people. Just saying. But aside from Enya, who I was exposed to at a very young age, otherwise the bands that I was first kind of exposed to was thanks to my witchy sister-in-arms and her husband, pagan rock / metal bands, Ensforum, Tyr. I don't think Catatonia is pagan. I could be wrong in that. They're Danish, I think. But I love them. Ensforum, Tyr, Hellsot. Really love Hellsot. Really love Tyr. Heathen Hammer and the Heathen Call. Those two songs make me so happy. Those, I don't think that Amon Amarth, I don't know if they're pagan or not, but I do know of them. Nightwish, I don't know that they're pagan, but They are on my witchy playlist all the same. Then after that, I got into Lorena McKinnon very much. Murmur's Dance, The Mystic's Dream from Mists of Avalon. Just that song in and of itself, just Lost Child or Stolen Child, Lost Child, Stolen Child. I can't remember. It's off of a poem by Yeats. I think it's Yeats. Oh my gosh, come away with me, oh human child. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of the song. That's gonna bug the crap out of me. I'm gonna have to look it up after this video. Anyway, love her. Then you do have Celtic women. The voice, I would say, is just, it's just the melody is beautiful, but then if you actually look at the lyrics, holy crap, tears every time. And then I kind of got into more folky pagan music, because now it's Omnia, endlessly Omnia. I do listen to them morning, noon, and night. I absolutely adore them. And Achroma, I listen to Achroma. I'm sorry, I'm going through my list to make sure I don't forget things. But yeah, Omnia is the big one for me right now. That definitely is the one that hits home, and I would listen to the morning. I do. I just said this. I do listen to the morning, noon, and night. I would love to see them in concert, but yeah, that's not real life because I don't go to Europe ever. Went when I was 10. Didn't know them then. But anyway, they were around when I was 10. Anyway, I'm rambling because it's late and I should go to bed. But yes, they definitely are on my witchy playlist. They're on my energy boost list, which is something else. I have 3 main spiritual lists that I listen to. I have my witchy playlist, which is pretty much anything and everything that I connect to, mainstream or pagan, or ritual. That's the other thing, is I do have some ritual chants on my playlist as well. I'm trying to make sure that I'm saying the title correctly. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. We all come from the goddess. We are the flow, we are the ebb. The closing of the circle, or the Celtic goddess blessing, the circle is open but never unbroken. There is one that goddess chant. There it is. Whew! I'm like, there is one that is a thing, and I am blanking completely on it. Another woman that I'm just recently got into and really am digging the few of hers that I have is S.J. Tucker. Really love The Witch's Rune, Labyrinth, and I call it the Cernuno song. I think it's something about Hearn, but I call it the Cernuno song. That's what it is to me. And I don't know if I mentioned this on the other video, but there's I still didn't look up her name. Helgaz or Helgalaz. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Rune Dance. The album that I have of hers is or theirs. Admittingly, I'm not sure if it's a single woman or if it's multiple. I'm not as educated as I should be when it comes to music. I'm one of those people when it comes to, like, when it comes to some things, I will research it to the nth degree. When it comes to music, 9 times out of 10, it's, I really like this. It's going on my playlist, and I'm happy. And I don't really research more, and I really need to because I should know this stuff. But anyway, God, it's happening again. Helgalaz or Helagaz, Rune Dance. I'm so sorry. I'm sure I will have someone message me at some point going, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about, chick. Anyway, her, that album is Frigga's Web, or Frigg's Web. I think it's Frigga's Web. Absolutely love it. My matron goddess, Hell, actually, they have a song called Hell, Goddess of the Underworld, and whew, gives me goosebumps every time. But yeah, I've got 3 kind of spiritual playlists. I have my witchy playlist that has everything. It has my ritual music. It has my pagan kind of rock / folky music. It has mainstream music that just connects me to spirit quickly. Well, not quickly, it just happens, it's instantaneous. And then, and that's just kind of good for whenever. If I'm at work and really struggling to focus, I will usually put that on. The other night I was at a class and we were talking about protection. And I mentioned, hey, I'm good with the whole home protection. I feel good about that. I've got it down. When it comes to personal protection, I don't think of it. Like, I can't wrap my head around it. And, they ask, well, what do you do at work? And honestly, what I find that I do is when I feel negativity around me, when I'm overhearing other people's conversations and they're bugging me, or if someone's kind of nagging me in my ear or something like that, I'll put my headphones in, my earbuds, and I'll put on my witchy playlist, and it helps focus me. It helps take that energy and kind of direct it to what I need to do. Let's take the negativity and turn it into productivity. That kind of thought. And it's definitely my witchy playlist that I just kind of put on and just veg out to. If I'm in the car trying to think about things and drivers are irritating the crap out of me, that's what I put on. It really is kind of my focus music, for lack of a better phrase. And then I have my energy boost playlist. If I'm working on something or if I'm really low on energy, if I'm going to a circle, for example, and I need to get my energy up because I've been running around all day, or Lily's made me tired, or maybe I didn't get enough sleep the night before, energy boost is what I'll play. And that has not only my more rocky pagan music. I don't really have my ritual pagan music on there. But I'll have my more rocky. I'll have my more rock-based pagan music. That's where Tyr ends from. Omnia Acroma. I'm just completely blanking right now. But that's where all the kind of harder music that I have is. And then I have a ton more mainstream. That's where my Disturbed is, Slipknot. A lot of Muse, because they can be very chill and mellow, or they can be very angry, and I like when they're angry. And Rob Zombie, if they play it on a rock station, chances are it's on my energy boost. Atreyu, love Atreyu. Yeah, so that'll be on my energy boost, and again, it's a mix of mainstream and pagan. And then I have my I have it as True Connection, a playlist, which is ritual music. And it has a few Omnia songs that have more just chanting or aren't really, I don't know, they just feel, I can envision myself casting a circle while listening to them, or they put me in the mind frame of ritual. So that's what's on there. I Don't Speak Human is not on there, as much as I love that song. Earth Warrior, not on there, as much as I love that song. It's more the songs that I can't pronounce. The Morrigan, as much as I love that song, that's not in there. But Epona, I'm horrible at pronunciation. That one is on there. And then just basically my ritual music, it's on there. And that's really good for meditation. That's really good for vegging out. So, yeah, I think that's kind of it. That's all I really wanted to say. I kind of went through how I look at pagan music, how I utilize pagan music, and I hope that was insightful. So thanks, guys. Blessed be.